Ow! Butts. Coffee. Group. Stew. Gum. We're going for gum this one. We got the group because stew's off the butts. And so I say, let's stop off here in this variety store because variety is the spice of life. But no, he wants to stop off in the supermarket. Why? Because he's fixated. He likes the lighting. And he likes the dairy section because he can go stick his head in the freezer, pretend to be looking for something. That's another thing about weird people. They're always complaining they have hot heads. That's because their brains are overheated from thinking about shapes and colors all the time. Shapes and colors. The whole world's made up of shapes and colors. Hey. What kind of gum you want, Stu? Where's Stu dairy section? I gotta go drag him out dairy section. Okay, so get the gum, go to the counter to pay. There's this woman in front of us. She's got a whole cartload full of processed food with which she is gonna go home and kill her family. She's got one of everything that's bad for you. She turns around, she sees me with nothing, with Stu, with gum. What does she say? Nothing. What does Stu say? Nothing. Does Stu say, excuse me, lady, I just got a pack of gum and you got a whole cartload of stuff. Do you mind if I go ahead of you? No. He just stands there while she takes out each and every package of poison, puts it on the counter, punches it into the calculator. Each and every package of poison, puts it on the counter, punches it into the calculator. I'm getting tense. So I do something I do when I get tense, which is I look around for an object to take a trip on. I look around to see the pig on the box of Frosty Fruities there. And she's got 3 boxes of Frosty Fruities in her cart. So I look at that and I'm going on a trip, then I'm gone. Okay, so I'm not in the supermarket anymore, no. I'm in this woman's kitchen. And I'm sitting on the counter there by the sink, I'm invisible. And she's on the phone talking to her sister in the Moose Jaw. And her 2 sets of identical triplet boys, they're sitting at the table there. They're all 6 years old. And they're hungry. Mom, we're hungry, Mom, we're hungry. She lobs a box of Frosty Fruities across the room. Boom, lands on the table. They're ripping the box open, eating the Frosty Fruities dry, getting little pieces of cardboard caught in their throats, making those little coughs. She takes kids, throws them in the basement, locks the door. No wonder they're failing school. They don't go. They're locked in a basement all day. No wonder their teeth are rotted out of their heads. They're eating dry Frosty Fruities. All right, so I'm back. And not a dent made in the cart because while I'm off on my trip in her kitchen, this woman goes over to aisle 7, gets another dozen packages of ding-dongs. I'm getting tense. So I do my calming exercise, which I got from group, which is counting to 15 very slowly on my fingers and thinking of waves. It used to be counting to 30, but it took too goddamn long. I get to 12. It's a tidal wave. So I turned to the woman, I gave her one of these on the side of the head. One of these. I say, hey, is anybody home? Is anybody home at all? That's the problem with this country lady. There's nobody home. Well, you would have thought I shot her. Place goes nuts, cops and everything, and they're charging me with what? With assault? With what? With this? Come on, that's a symbol. That's a metaphor. They're charging me with assault with a metaphor. Hey, Stu, where's Stu gone? They're charging me with assault with a metaphor. Meanwhile, the real criminal is 15 blocks away with a mouthful of stolen bubblicious. That's the world we live in. Welcome to it. A couple of days later, I catch up to Stu. You idiot! He says to me, man, you're weird. And I got to remind him one more time. I got to say, Stu, my friend, Stu, you are weird. Me, I'm just fucked up.